Live in Tallahassee, back on the air. Now it's my favorite segment. I love coming over here. Joining me, everybody's favorite Best Buy manager and longtime person, contributor to this show, Casey. Casey,
Hello.
we're back at Best Buy, which means there's exciting things to talk about. What's going on with Best Buy right now?
Well, we just had a new recent launch of a cell phone, right? So the Samsung S8, one of their iconic launches, introducing some cool new technology to the cell phone world.
I have seen commercials all over television talking about this phone. We've got it now in Tallahassee, all ready for sale. Is that right?
That's right. Yep. Yeah, it launched on Friday, and we do have some available, obviously, even though it's an early launch. You can still come get one. There's some great deals on it, too. We'll go over that later.
Okay, we got so much to talk about. Samsung is making some great products. The S8 finally out, Galaxy S8. Let's talk about it. What do we got?
So,
what do we got?
Yeah, this is the S8 Plus right here. So what you'll see, the big difference they did this year is they increased the screen size without increasing the footprint of the actual phone. So you get a larger screen, and this is, if you think of a Note 5 or a Note 4, how big those phones were, and the screens, this is the same screen size as that.
Wow.
Which is really cool, right? So basically they just decreased the bezel, gave you bigger viewing space on the screen, which is really nice, big feature on theirs. They also
There
have
you go.
their
Flip on through that. So we
they
can
also
see.
have their Infinity Edge, which is pretty cool feature, right? It goes all the way to the edge for their screen. And then they definitely did a good job with their front-facing camera this time. They increased it to 8 megapixels, which was really nice. And they also had autofocus on it, so no longer do you have to tap on the face
Oh,
to
really?
focus on it. You can just
That's
pull
big.
it up, hit the picture, and you're good to go.
That screen is so nice. It's unbelievable. And you watch videos on that or photos. I mean,
Yeah.
it is. It's beautiful.
It is. And they came out with some cool accessories with it, too, which we have a couple here to show you.
And that seems to be the fun thing now, that Samsung is just adding all these great accessories to make it even more enjoyable.
Yeah, most definitely. This is their wireless charging pad, right? So they've had one out for a while.
Yep.
The wireless charging pad isn't anything new for Samsung, but they did change it up this time, right? So this is a convertible charging pad, meaning you can have it in an upright position like this. So it has a nighttime mode on it. Say you're asleep and you use your phone as an alarm clock. You can put it on the nighttime mode, which basically means it's going to show you your time and all that on the screen
Sure.
without being a bright light. Use it as your alarm clock. It can also lay flat and be low profile and wirelessly charge that way. So it's really good. It gives you two options for that. It's a new thing they introduced this year with the S8.
The wireless charging is pretty neat to have.
Yeah, it's very convenient. You know, this port has to be plugged in,
Yep.
the station. But, when you come home from work and you need to charge your phone, how easy is it just to set it down on something and you're good to go. You don't need to worry about
It's
it.
some of the things you wouldn't think really make that big a difference.
Right.
Like, oh, I don't have to
Convenience.
plug the phone in.
Yeah,
It's a
convenience
simple
is
little
a big
step.
thing. Convenience is a really big thing that
It
people are
is.
looking for these days.
Everybody.
How to make my life simpler.
I like that.
Most definitely.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then we have the Gear VR.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And this one, the new thing they did with this is introduce a remote control, which is really cool for it, right? So this is your remote control that you can use. So instead of having to tap the side of the VR when you're playing games and whatnot, now your hands can be free. So you can sit down, be fully immersed in it, and use this remote control to play games, navigate, do things like that without having to constantly be touching your headset. So really cool
That
new
is cool.
feature that they added to this. And this is obviously compatible, the brand new one with the S8 that came out.
So
Very
talk to
popular
me.
item. People love VR.
And that's what I'm going to ask you, because people love VR, and it's such an interesting thing. I mean, it's all about just enjoying the experience and
Yeah.
fun. Talk about what is happening with VR.
Well, a lot of people, they like to take breaks, right?
Yeah.
We want to take a break from reality for a little bit. And what's really cool about VR is that you can do that within your home in a 10-minute period, right? And I just want to get lost on Mount Everest. Very cool. Go get lost on Mount Everest, but do it with VR. You can sit on your couch. It feels like you're there.
It does. I've seen it. I've participated. I've had the headset on. It really is a cool experience. If you haven't done it, you might say, well, I don't know what that's all about, but you should. It's really something to experience. And there's big places now, like tourist places down in Orlando, where you can walk into a whole room and walk
just
around
do
in an
reality.
environment.
Yeah, it's the wave of the future as far as entertainment goes, at home or at amusement parks even, right?
All right, so the S8, the accessories, they're all here. Everybody's ready to rock and roll, but now we've got what? Now there's some Best Buy, which, by the way, Best Buy is still here and in our community. You got to come out and support them. I'm going to tell you more about that later, because I'm tired of retail places closing down. All right.
Don't worry, we're not in any trouble.
Good.
We're not going to close anytime soon.
That's what I like to hear. You guys have to come out and support our local retailers because they are doing great things and they allow us to come here and actually touch these products. So I'm encouraging everybody to come out and do this. Now, if they do come here and they want the S8, talk about, you guys have got to probably have some great deals.
Yeah, so, probably the coolest thing about getting a phone from Best Buy is that you have the option for any carrier you want. Sprint, AT&T, or Verizon. You're not pigeonholed into walking in and having to go with one carrier. You can shop and see what the best deals are all around throughout the different carriers and decide which plan is best for you. So we have some pretty cool ones running up until April 29th. So for Verizon, newer upgraded customers, if you trade in, you can get this phone for as low as $15 a month. Wow. So installment billing is how pretty much everything goes these days, right? You do an installment billing plan, but only $15 a month. You can have that phone added onto your plan. Lease with Sprint, or you buy one for the price of one activation, and you get another one for free, right? Same thing with DirecTV and AT&T. So DirecTV and AT&T are together partners, right? Yep. So if you have DirecTV and you have AT&T, they have a buy one get one plan. So if you have both of those, you buy
That's
one, you
good
get
stuff.
one free. That's only on new line activations. And that's the same thing with Sprint. So it's only on new line activations, but it's basically a buy one get one free. So if you're looking to change your carrier, if you're looking to, you have like a prepaid phone now and you maybe want to go to a postpaid phone, take advantage of those buy one get ones with new line activations of those carriers. You can come in here, you can shop any of the carriers, see which one works best for you, and walk out with two brand new state-of-the-art top technology phones.
I love it. I'm in no position to do any endorsements for anybody, but AT&T, I happen to know you get DirecTV, you get free unlimited time on your phone. They've got some great deals going now.
Most definitely.
So, yeah.
And we have a lot of good trade-in offers for bringing in your phone in.
You can trade your old phone in?
You can trade your old phone in. Important thing to do is you got to back that up before you bring it in, right?
Yep.
Because you don't want to lose, everyone stores a bunch of stuff on their phone, pictures, videos, family memories. Make sure you back it up before you come to the store, because we're going to factory reset it when we trade it in.
Right. Look at this. I carry this around with me in my pocket from Best Buy. I bought this thing. It's a small little USB drive you can plug into your phone, right? You plug it in, and then you can load your pictures onto a drive, and then it's also a USB, and you can put it in your computer. I have it in my pocket.
Yeah.
I always carry it with me.
It's extremely convenient.
Because I'm trying to move between phones now. Maybe to the S8. I'm so excited about this thing. All right. Anything to wrap up with the S8?
No, I mean, so in addition to these, we also obviously, cell phone cases, screen protectors, all the accessories that you're needing to make it functional. You get it all in one place before you go. You get a good deal on it. Wrap it up when you leave. You got your phone, you got your case, it's protected. You got your new cool equipment.
Deal, baby. The whole deal. Man, I love it. This is so exciting. That's why I love Best Buy shows on Live in Tallahassee, because I love technology. But folks, let me tell you, because we're not done. If we're here at Best Buy, we're talking about the S8, but we're not going to stop there. We got to see what else is going on in the tech world. When Live in Tallahassee returns, more with Casey. We'll have some new products out here, and we'll show you some cool things from Best Buy. Live in Tallahassee is back right after these messages from our sponsor, North Florida Women's Care.
North Florida Women's Care offers the highest quality services for obstetrical and gynecological patients. We are a group practice of caring, industry-leading providers. We have the highest quality ultrasound equipment in Tallahassee. You can call or reach us online 24/7 at the patient portal for appointments, test results, billing, or to send a secure message to our nursing staff. North Florida Women's Care delivers the care you deserve and the trust you expect.
Live in Tallahassee, back on the air. You're looking at that Samsung Galaxy S8 phone that we covered in the last segment. If you missed any of that, go online to bestbuy.com and check out some more of that.
That's right.
But we have more stuff to show you here. We're still here in the middle of Best Buy. Casey's still with us. Still my favorite show we've done in a long time because I get to hang out and look at cool new technology. Casey, are you having a great time on this episode of Live in Tallahassee?
Every time.
You love this show, right?
I do.
You
I
watch?
do. Look
Come
forward
on.
to this every year.
All right. We'll be back in Thanksgiving, too, around Thanksgiving time. All right. The next thing we're going to talk about, cool trends, and I love this stuff, too, home automation. There's all kinds of cool things. We got some new products here to show you. And Casey, talk about home automation, and let's start with the girl that is known for home automation, Alexa.
That's right. Kind of the assistant, right, to tell all of your devices what to do.
Right.
Your personal secretary, Alexa. Really cool about this, they're coming out with new applications for it all the time. So they're expanding upon what devices will work with this, just like with the Google Home, doing that too. So more and more as time goes on, we can control our home with our voice and our Wi-Fi with ease, which is pretty cool. One of the best, people a lot of times use this for music, right? Which is a great feature on it. You can tell it whatever music you want it to play, you connect it to a Bluetooth speaker or play with the speaker that this has, and you can listen to music. If you don't like the song, change Alexa, change song. It changes the song.
It's so easy.
It is so easy. You just talk to it.
Yes.
Has really cool games. You can play Jeopardy on this.
With Alexa? She'll ask the questions?
Oh, yeah. You can play Jeopardy with Alexa. There's all kinds of things you can download with the Alexa app that give it traits and characteristics.
That is super cool. Now, there's other things in the home you can do for home automation. Alexa can control those things, or you can use them on their own.
Correct.
So let's go down the line here. And
So
this one's a fun one.
This is a good one. This is a Wi-Fi thermostat. It's called an Ecobee. And what kind of separates the Ecobee from some of the other devices, from some of the other wireless thermostats, is that it has a room sensor. And what that means is that even if your thermostat, say, is next to your garage door and it's always running at a higher temperature, it seems like, if your living room, and you're in the living room, and your living room reads 74, and you want it to be 74, even if your thermostat says 78, it's not going to kick on and use your AC because it knows the room that you're in is at the temperature that you want it to be.
Are you kidding me?
So
this thing knows where you are, and that's the temperature.
Yes, the temperature of that room. And if you want it to be that temperature, then it does not turn your AC on.
That makes
or
sense.
The opposite, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That makes sense because every room's different temperature.
Yeah. So it's a good thing to save.
That's crazy.
On electricity and to save money through that.
Yeah.
And obviously, requires Wi-Fi, all that jazz. We'll get into that on some new cool things with Wi-Fi here in a second.
Okay. Coming up next, this is fun.
Yeah, the Philips Hue.
Decorate your house with lights.
Yes. And that now is compatible with Alexa, right? With the Amazon Echo. Your Philips Hue has many different features, many different kinds of light bulbs. You can do anything that range the full color spectrum to ones that just go blue to white. Living room, bedrooms. They have strip lights that you can put around your TV or underneath your bar area.
Every time I come in here, I look at this for our house because I'm thinking about making this purchase. I mean, you can do the lights in the ceiling. You can do lights in just the regular lamp kind of thing.
That's right.
There you get the light strips that you can put on top of your cabinets, under your cabinets to make that look cool. And you can control it all from your phone. And it's really neat.
Or from
Alexa.
Or from Alexa now, which is really cool, right? You don't even have to grab your device. You just talk to it.
Really?
Kind of the home of the future, right? It's kind of scary stuff, but you just speak to your house and your house does what you want it to do.
It's like your new friend.
And then, what kind of ties all of this together is your Wi-Fi network, right? So that is the brain of your home now. It is going forward going to be the most important part of your home when it comes to entertaining yourself. They have come out with some really cool new stuff. So this is the Linksys Velop. And basically what this is, it acts as Wi-Fi points throughout your house. So for those that have a home, right, we know that the router's really strong next to wherever the station is in your house, right?
Always.
But the further you go, the weaker the signal. You go back to your bedroom, you try to stream a movie on Netflix, all of a sudden it's buffering.
That's right.
You're like, man, this is aggravating. This eliminates that as it creates basically access points throughout your house that shoot that Wi-Fi signal in an evenly distributed area.
This is like if you go into a building of a business,
it's like this,
everywhere
right?
you go, there's good service.
Exactly.
And because they have these points all over.
Yeah.
So now you can do it in your home.
Bringing the commercial aspect of Wi-Fi into your home to eliminate any dead spots, which, it's a little more pricey than some of the other ones. But with the way things are going and how much is being relied upon Wi-Fi now, it makes it all worthwhile as far as utility for you.
And we talked in the last segment about convenience, and that's what a lot of this stuff is about. It's just, it makes your life so much easier. Everyone's got so many things to worry about in life now. When you come home, if it can be easy. And the last one, we talked about the new S8 phone. You don't have to plug it in. Even that little tiny step saves you a lot of time and frustration having to find that cord. So this stuff is saving you all sorts of time and frustration.
Yeah, and it's simple. I want to go to bed. Hey, Alexa, turn the lights off. All right.
Exactly.
So, it's a lot of really cool new stuff, and I think that as we go forward, everything is going to rely on Wi-Fi significantly more, so it's really important that that part of your house runs seamlessly.
Yeah, and so you need to have that good router. You really do. You need to have a good plan, a good signal.
Good internet service. That's really important, yes.
And I bet you could get all that at Best Buy, too.
You most definitely can. Yeah.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
All right. Folks, that's it. That's some of the new trends. That's what's going on in home automation. Come and check all this out. They got all these cool things. The new phone. Casey, it's been fantastic here being with you again.
Always a pleasure.
Everybody come to Best Buy. Support our local retailers. That's a big thing for Live in Tallahassee. We are supporting our local businesses, and Best Buy is one of the best.
That's right. And we appreciate you guys coming in and supporting us with
Always.
these spots and everything. And yeah, we're doing good. We're not going anywhere. So
I'm
customers
glad-
don't
I
have to
love
worry
hearing
about that. Best Buy is in good shape.
This is
all
where
this
I come when I'm bored. I come to Best Buy and
all
just
this new
walk
cool
around.
technology, right? It's not going anywhere.
It does seem, and I want to throw that in there too, because it does seem that it's getting bigger and bigger now.
Right.
This home technology really,
Yeah.
I think, is taking off.
Most definitely.
And I think it's just going to keep growing.
Yep, most definitely. They even have things in like with baby monitors now that work with all this stuff. I mean, it's crazy. There's no telling where it's going to end.
Will it come rock your baby though? Alexa will sing to your baby. I love it. All right. Come and check it out at Best Buy. We're back in just 2 minutes with more from Best Buy. We're going to tell you about some upcoming events here in Tallahassee.